Okay, guys, I am at the airport. I'm taking a flight to the motherland, Africa. This is one of the big airports in the United States, and I'm traveling Qatar Airways to Doha, from Doha then to the motherland. This is like a 13-hour flight. So while at the airport, guys, trying to show you, this is a big airport. This is early in the morning. This was a morning flight. There's just a few people showing up, and I was pretty early. I always like to be early to the airport. I don't like the last minute rush and stuff. So I'm at the airport now, and I'm going to pull my computer and start training my student who is showing you that you can actually trade from anywhere, any part of the world, and that's all we are all striving for. This is my bag right here. You can see my luggage. And that is the plane that we're going to take. I just arrived from Qatar, and it's the plane that's going to take us back to Qatar from the United States. Here's my bag, and just fumbling with the camera here. So I'm going to start my laptop and start trading. So you guys stay put for the training, and we're going to make some money while at the airport using the airport IFA. Here's my bag, just my carry-on luggage and my backpack and my little neck support there. And there's a few guys who are already here also, and that's basically me here waiting now. I'm just waiting, and I'm pulling out my computer. We'll be trading because I still have about an hour before boarding time, and I'm pretty early, so I'm going to start trading with my student and log on. So stay put and join the training where we're going to grow the account. So guys, here we're going to transition into the training, and welcome, and stay up to the end because there's so much nugget. Make sure you subscribe and like this video, and if you like this type of content, let me know. And of course, when I get to Doha, we're going to be trading. I'll also try to trade in the plane to show you that you can trade anywhere in the world. You get location freedom and all that. So let's the training. Okay, sit back and enjoy the training, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to this video. This is actually a very special video because it's a video that is going to show you that you have choices, you know, when you start learning how to make money online. You can learn and earn, E-A-R-N, learn and earn at the same time. Okay, so it starts giving you what we call freedoms, and that's what most of our students who are joining the Smart Wolf Club, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for freedom of location, time, and financial freedom. Okay, now that does not come easily. Okay, so whatever I'm going to share with you guys here, these are not get rich quick schemes or some magic pill or wand that you just swipe and make money. It takes a long time, okay? And we are all in that journey. We are in that quest. We are all fighting to get to that freedom, to realize that freedom. Some of us have been online since 1998, okay? We have worked with so many coaches. We've been to the seminars, we've been to the webinars, and I know some of you share the same experience. You've tried so many things. You've bought so many courses. You've joined scams. You've been scammed many times. You have joined Ponzi schemes and you've lost money. You have joined MLMs that don't get anywhere. You have taken courses, this course. Halfway through, you realize this is not for you. You've already spent a bunch of money. Then you start all over again. So life is like that, you know, like we make mistakes and learning, and you keep learning and you keep on getting up and moving on. Okay, you don't give up. Okay, because the day you give up, the day you stop learning, some guy, one of the most foremost speakers said, the day you stop learning, you die. Okay, so life itself is a learning experience. Okay, it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. It goes above just curiosity. You know, most of the time you're curious about something, and therefore you go out and find some information about it. But before I go into a tangent here, I want to just put your mind where it's supposed to be, okay? And why I'm doing this is purposely because in the Smart Wolf Club, okay, forgive me for saying this again, in the Smart Wolf Club, we realize your success is 99, almost 100% your mindset, okay? Once you realize that, if you recognize that fact, you are miles ahead of the majority of the people. Most people don't succeed because of their mindset. This thing here between your ears, okay, the 3-pound matter, gray and white matter between your ears, that material, that amorphous, liquidy, gelish, or powdery, or smooth, grayish white matter, okay, that material is so important. The day you have control of that mind, the day you have 100% control of your mind, you will start succeeding. Now, is it easy to get there? No, it's not easy. Some of us are still fighting those battles. We are still trying to achieve the dream, the golden. We are still trying to find the gold, the hidden gems, okay? And in the process, we acquire a lot of experience. And that's why in the Smart Wolf Club, for example, we have a lot of coaches who've been with us for many, many years from all over the world. And we have students from every part of the world. Think of a place, there is somebody there we have touched, our coaches have touched, our group has touched. And that's why we confidently come to the YouTube channel now, the Smart Wolf Club channel. It's a very small channel that we just started. And I'm sure with your likes and shares and subscriptions, we're going to grow this channel, okay, and reach as many people as possible. We are starting a revolution, okay, where we want to give people choices. Okay? We don't want you to feel boxed in, because that's the worst thing that can happen to anybody. We experience that every day, and some of us are still experiencing that. We really feel boxed in, like we are left with no choices, okay? Somebody is holding you hostage. Somebody decides when you go to bed, when you get up, where you sleep, where you work, where you live, what you drive, what you eat, what you wear, when you take a vacation, where you go for your medical checkups. And those are the freedoms we are looking for. And most people turn to the online world because they're looking for freedoms or this extra money so they can pay for their dreams, okay? Some people are looking for this online thing as another side hustle because you realize maybe your 9 to 5 is not sufficient enough to pay for your dreams, goals, luxuries. So you turn to online field, okay? So guys, just bear with me, okay? I'm going to get into this very quickly, but I'm trying to just get your mindset right, okay? Because I know some of you are very low, short attention span, like the goldfish, okay? Some of you are about to swipe to the next video. You're just about to go to the next channel, okay? Listen, just bear with me. This is so important. If you get this part, my work is almost done, okay? If you get this part right, this part that I'm talking about, then whatever I'm going to show you here, the training, the indicators, how to make money online, that's easy. That's chicken feed, okay? But this mindset part is the critical part. And this is where most of us miss the boat. This is where we miss the gist. This is where we miss the alpha, okay? You go online, you see all these gurus. You go to Instagram. I mean, if I open my phone here, I go to my Instagram, I see all these advertisements. I see all these gurus. I see all these screenshots. I see all these people, lavish private jets, Lamborghinis, Maseratis, Rolls Royces, lifestyle, this, that, all this crazy, how much money they made in 1 second. I see all that, and this bombards your mind. This creates an atmosphere, a euphoric nature of, and a cultic kind of following, lacking the substance, lacking the fundamental, the foundation, okay? So it's like building a house on sand, okay? So most of us get onto this online thing and we build a big house on sand, lacking the foundation. So the foundation is 99% your mindset. If you don't have a control of your mindset, then you have a very weak foundation, okay? It's just a matter of time. The wind is going to blow off your house if you don't have the proper mindset. And it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen like that. It takes time to build this muscle. This white matter, though it looks liquidy, jellish, or soft, it's a muscle. Just like the way you go to the gym and exercise your muscles and they become bigger and stronger, it's the same thing. You got to exercise your brain muscle, grow it, strengthen it. I'm not telling you anything new, guys. I know. Some of you are already ready to go to the next video because you think you've had this many times. But listen, I am driving this point here because this is so critical. And I've seen it because I have dealt with so many students. Some of us have been online since 1998. We have attended anything online. We've been there. We've been done that. We've been to all kinds of things. We've been to scams. We've lost money. We've bought courses that don't give you anything. We've joined masterminds that leave you hanging dry. We paid thousands of dollars for private tutors, coaches, and some of them turn out to be just nothing. Okay, some of the things you see on Instagram, TikTok, social media, some of those things they are baseless. Okay, they have no foundation. Okay, some of those guys are just lucky. Okay, you take a trade, boom, you make so much money, and you think you're now a guru who can, but you lack the basic foundation. It's like a nice house built on quicksand. Okay, it just needs a strong current or wind to be blown away. So we spend time here to build the foundation, and that's why we spend time talking about acquiring the skill, learning this art. If, for example, you want to be a content creator, okay, join our digital masterclass, okay, digital marketing masterclass, where we talk about content creation as part of marketing, advertising, social media advertising, where we talk about creating your campaigns, okay? Now, this is not a promotion. I'm just telling you, if you lack those basics, if you lack the foundation, then you're building your house on the quick sand. You can be blown away very easily. We know we have a lot of students that are into trading, FOREX trading, stocks trading, crypto trading, which is the in thing right now. Crypto everywhere. Crypto, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is almost around 70K. Let's see. We can look at that right now before we even go any further. But this video is going to be long. Okay, guys, let me just warn you. It's going to be at least maybe an hour plus. Okay, so if you don't have an hour, you can save this, bookmark this, and come back and watch it. It needs at least an hour because it's not going to be short. There's so many things, moving parts here. And you're going to excuse me for that, okay? And I'm doing this deliberately, okay, to test your patience, because I know most of you are not patient. The master teacher, I'm a believer. The master teacher says, blessed are those who are patient. The Beatitudes, my favorites. Blessed are those who are patient. Okay, so if you lack patience, you are not going to amount to anything. I can as well say that, okay? So here, look at this. This is a TradingView chart. Okay, guys, if you don't know what TradingView is, for those of you who are interested in learning how to trade anything online, stocks, Bitcoin, crypto, Forex, this should be your friend. TradingView, and you can get a free account, okay? Just your name and your email address. I'll put the link in the description, guys. Below this video, you're going to find a link to TradingView. Go ahead and click that link, sign up, okay? Why you should use that link? You're going to get a discount if you later decide to subscribe for more professional resources, okay? So they give you a free account, but if you need more resources, there is a paid version. And you get a discount if you use our link, and that is an affiliate link. So they do give us a token for referring you. It doesn't come out of your pocket. That's what helps us keep these videos going, okay? All right, guys, so why am I bringing this up, and why is this relevant to what I'm talking about? You guys can see all this colorful, you guys can see what's going on here. You can see what is going on here. Bitcoin, okay? That's Bitcoin against Tether. What is Tether? Tether is the USDT, which is stable coin. Okay, so Tether is normally pegged to $1. So 1 Tether is almost equal to $1. Okay, $1. Okay, so if you have 1 Tether, it's an equivalent to $1. Okay, so most of the time when we are doing the trades, crypto trading, we are either selling Bitcoin to accumulate Tether, or we are using our Tether to buy the Bitcoin, and vice versa, back and forth. Okay, that's all we do with our trades. Okay, so when I look at this, this graph here, when I look at this chart, this is a BTC chart here. You can see BTC USDT pair here. So if I do what we call spot trading, that basically means I'm just sending my Tether to buy Bitcoin and holding onto my Bitcoin and selling it at a higher price. That's basically what we do. We buy low, we buy down here, and hopefully it goes up. We sell up here, and we bag the profit. This is all we do. That's all you have to appreciate. So I can make this as complicated as possible, okay, if I want to, but I'm not going to do that. These are the old traditions. These are things that have been done for hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years, trading. Before, it could have been in a primitive fashion, where maybe I'll bring my goat, you give me your corn, or I bring you my corn, you give me a bar of gold. It was barter. We exchange. I give you this, you give me that. Value. Okay, we agree. Okay, 1 bag of corn, you give me 1 bar of gold, and I'm happy, you're happy. We did that. So when it comes to Forex or crypto trading or stock trading, it's the same concept. I have my Tether. I want your Bitcoin. I buy your Bitcoin. Now, if I want to make profit, I buy it low. Okay, I do some due diligence, the little analysis that we talk about. Okay, I come to the market and I see, how much is Bitcoin today? Bitcoin is $66, $66,676 at this particular moment right now. And it is going up, and whatever indicator I have here tells me buy. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my Tether and buy the Bitcoin that I need. So maybe buy 1 or 2 or 3, whatever I can afford, whatever I'm willing to risk. Okay, now the word here, underline the word risk. Whatever you do online is risky. Whatever you do in life is risky. As long as you're giving your money, your Tether, to buy Bitcoin, you're risking your Tether. You could lose entire. This Bitcoin can go to 0 tomorrow. Who knows? Something can happen. The government can decide this is it. We are done with Bitcoin. Close everything that's called Bitcoin. What are we going to do? Nothing. Me and you, we are small fish. The government can just decide. The politicians can decide. We are done with this Bitcoin, fed up with the Bitcoin. We don't outlaw Bitcoin, close all the Bitcoin channels. They can do that, and you can take them nowhere. Okay? The so-called powerful people can do that. They can close this Bitcoin, for example. It's not only Bitcoin. Any stock. You can buy an Apple stock, and tomorrow Apple decides this is it. We are done. We are out of the market. We close the business. Or we are changing our name, or Google decides to buy Apple, for example. I mean, you never know. We don't control any of these things, okay? So I'm going here on a rant, but I'm trying to get to your mindset, okay? So for you now, as a trader, to be a successful trader, then you have to realize the opportunities that are ahead of you, okay? People say opportunities come and go, but opportunities can be lost, okay? We can lose opportunities. So it is good to realize when there is an opportunity so you can grab it. So for example, you see the Bitcoin here says 66, 67. What are the fundamentals of Bitcoin? What are people saying? There are many schools of thoughts. There's people who are saying Bitcoin may hit 100,000. Now, if you buy that school of thought, then it is wise for you to buy your Bitcoin at this level, at $66, $66,000, and hold it until it gets to 100. It gets to 100, you make profit, okay? Now, are there guarantees? No guarantees. So there are no guarantees on anything that involves you trading or exchanging your money or whatever. There are no guarantees. And let me tell you, it's not just on trading. Any life story, there are no guarantees on life. There's no guarantee that I would wake up this morning. Even though I'm a believer, there was no guarantee. I had not signed a contract last night that when I go to bed, I shall wake up in the morning, as I always do. There's no contract. And I know people who have gone to bed and they don't wake up the following day. Very sad stories. Because there are no guarantees in life. Same thing with those of you who are stuck to the 9 to 5, for example, rat race. Most of us are. There's no guarantee that you still have, tomorrow you'll go and your boss, you go to your office and you find a big notice on the door saying, sorry for the inconvenience, we have decided to shut down this department or this company. Call this number for your HR issues. If you have any questions or you need counseling, call this number. They give you some 1-800 number. You call that number, you speak to some guy, some lawyer or some receiver manager or some guy who is a caretaker, somebody appointed, and you'll be asking yourself questions. What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. That is just the way of life. That's part of life. So what are you going to do? You're going to get up and start again. That's the same thing. Same thing, you come here, take a trade, okay? You do your due diligence. You use the best risk management available. You don't risk more than you can afford to lose. Key number one there. That's rule number one when it comes to anything online, anything offline, any investment. You always don't risk more than you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, don't risk it. Don't buy, even if the deal looks so good, even if it looks like a straight shot, even if some guru has told you, has sprinkled some gold on it and told you this is a sure bet, 100% guarantee. There's nothing like 100% guarantee. There could be a pandemic. The government can change. There could be a natural disaster, earthquake, tsunami, or like you got an internet shutdown. While you're trying to buy your Bitcoin, boom, all the internet collapses. What are you going to do? There's a cyber attack. I mean, there's so many unknowns, okay? So many unknowns, okay? So never buy into this 100% guarantee stuff. Okay? Some of us have been involved in those and we burnt our fingers, okay? You put 1,000 here, boom, nothing comes out of it. You lose your money. The next day, the website is gone. Scammers website. They scam you. They take your money and they go. Like nothing happened. They leave you hanging dry. Or somebody tells you, oh, this is a sure bet, 10% return every month. You put your money there, boom. Now, sometimes if it sounds too good to be true, it's actually true. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to just take your money and run away. So now, let's say you're trading yourself. You've taught yourself, you know how to trade. Still, there are no guarantees. There's nobody out there who can tell you, I have an indicator that is 100%. Trust me, they have not tested it long enough, okay? Some guy creates an indicator after 2 weeks, is selling it, saying, oh, it has 100% guarantee. Because they have not tested it long enough, okay? If they test it long enough, maybe if they take 1,000 trades, the 1,001th trade would be a loss. Boom, blow your account. So guys, this is the mindset piece that I'm talking about. Anything that you do, always do your due diligence and always make sure you learn the skill. The skill is the so important thing. It's like riding a bicycle, okay? You can wish that you know how to ride a bicycle, but unless you take that initiative, get on the bike and risk falling down a couple times, scraping your face or your knees to learn the skill of riding a bike, okay? That's how it is. You gotta dip your toes in the water and, take that risk, the leap of faith, okay? So if this is your thing, trading is your thing, online, making money online is your thing, then you gotta associate with that. You gotta put the effort. You gotta take the chances. You gotta learn the skill. That's the most important part, okay? Before you even start risking your money, learn the fundamentals. Do your due diligence. Spend the time. Just like when we were growing up, our parents told us go to school because that's all they knew. They knew if you went to school, okay? I'm going to show you something here very soon. I'm slowly transitioning to the training for the day. Okay, so guys, just bear with me. As I told you, if you don't have time to watch this video, it might last at least 100 minutes or 1 hour plus. Okay, so if you don't have that time, bookmark this, do yourself a favor, and come back and watch it. Okay, subscribe to this channel here, the Smart Wolf Club. If you're coming here for the first time, we want to grow this channel to at least 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I know we can do that with your support. Okay, there's a lot of you watching this right now who have not subscribed, and make sure you like it and comment. If you like the video, then YouTube spreads the word, and this information is so important because I realize there's so many people. I always meet people in the Smart Wolf Club. Some of our coaches are all over the world. So we meet people from all over the world. We are talking to people from all over the world, okay, via the internet, Zoom calls, classes, training, webinars, seminars, so many people. And when you think about it, what is everybody looking about? It doesn't matter whether they're in Brazil, they're in South Africa, they're in Timbuktu, they're in Japan, they're in Korea, South Korea, Singapore, London, UK, New York, Washington, DC, the guys in Mexico City, guys in Puerto Escondido, the guys in what is this? Colombia, Medellin. It doesn't matter. They speak English, they speak Spanish, they speak French, they speak Zulu, they speak Kiswahili, they speak Ting Tong. It doesn't matter. Every time we ask our students, what are your dreams? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to learn this so bad? Why do you want to learn how to trade? Why do you want to learn this digital marketing? It comes down to almost the same stuff. Most people will be like, okay, first, I want to make some extra money, extra cash, so I can afford to buy my dreams. What are your dreams? Most people will be telling you, I want a good home, good house. I want to have enough money for retirement. I want to have a good family. Some will tell you, I want to travel. A lot of people want to travel. Why? Because people realize life is more than just your little village. Okay? Some of us grew up in the villages. Okay? So at first you'd think the world is just your village. Soon you start realizing, no, the world is bigger than your village. It's more than your village. There's so much out there. There's the 7 wonders of the world. There's the Atlantic. There are vast oceans. There's something called the Great Wall of China. There's something called the Victoria Falls. There's something called the Safari. There's something called the Grand Canyons. There's something called the beaches of Brazil. There's something called, I don't even want to say, the Alps or whatever. You know, you like the Antarctica, you know. Guys, so there's so much out there that, so people look at things like that, okay? So the dreams, you can never stop dreaming, okay? Because once you stop dreaming, it's like you stop learning and you die. Literally, like what one of the foremost speakers said, the day you stop learning, you die. So curiosity, and then of course putting that into action, and then this is what we talk about, the DGE program, where we talk about dreams, goals, and the execution. So first, you have the dreams. If you have stopped dreaming, you've got to learn how to start dreaming again. And it's very simple, okay? Get a piece of paper and a pen and write down stuff. Learn how to write down stuff. Nowadays, sometimes you don't need a piece of paper. Like I have a notebook right here. This is $1, cost $1 at the dollar store. Go to the dollar store and grab one of these. And the pen cost $1. So $2, you have a pen and paper. I mean, you have a notebook and a pen for $2, okay? And you can start documenting your dreams and then put those into goals and, of course, describe the execution. How are you going to achieve those dreams and goals, and put the timelines, because they have to be smart. Your goals have to be smart. like specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and of course the time bound. They have to have a time definition. When and how. So you have to do the why, the how, and the when. So first, the what. What do you want to do? I want to travel. To where? So you got to be specific. I want to travel to see the Great Wall of China. When? 2025, April 2025. April 2025, I want to visit the Great Wall of China. For 10 days, I want to go to China. Good. Now, let's see how that is specific. Measurable. Okay, so attainable, realistic. So looking at your situation where you are in right now. So first, you better come up with a budget now. Okay, we're going to look at the budget. So maybe it'll cost the flight from wherever you are to China for 10 days to see the Great Wall of China. What do you need? So you come down to all that. That's when we're talking about the DGE program. We are learning how to define the dream, the goal, and the execution. You define all that. Put that in writing. Okay? So it's going to be about $2,000. This is what I need. I need to get a passport. I need to get a visa. How much is that all going to cost? Put that down. Okay? The hotel, the transportation over there, and the guide, the tour guide, the person who's going to take you there because you can't speak Chinese. Okay, so do you need to learn Chinese now? Or are you going to use somebody over there who can speak English, Chinese? Okay, how much are they going to cost for 10 days? So you put all that down, okay? And what is your party? How many people are you bringing over there? You and your spouse or your loved one or your second half, whatever. So if it's just you, okay, fine, just you. How much is that? Okay, now, fine. Looking at your situation. So how much money do you need to raise every day to achieve that goal? So you define that. Okay, so if it's online trading, for example, so if it's $2,000, okay, how much time do you have from now to April? Maybe you have 4 months. Okay, so in 4 months, you need to raise $2,000. Or let's say it's $4,000, $5,000. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving you an example. Just throwing figures over there. So let's say it's 5,000 for the whole entire trip, 5,000. You're a trader, okay? So you have 4 months to trade online and make $5,000. So you're going to go to your computer, okay? Guys, this discussion is not scripted, okay? I'm just off the cuff, and that's how I like to fly. I do not script my trainings. If you guys have been watching me for the last many years, or I mean, some of us have been online since 1998. We've had so many students. You can ask them. I come to my webinars not scripted, and I like it that way. Okay, so it's 4 months, so that means you need to make at least $1,250, okay, per month. Okay, divide that by the number of days. Divide by 30. Okay, so you need to make $41 every day. Okay, so you're going to choose the vehicle that you're going to use to make $41. Okay, so you're going to go to, let's say you trade, like my student right now who's going to join me, she's going to be trading on Pocket Option. Okay, so we bring up Pocket Option. This is a platform that one of my students' accounts. So we're going to go to Pocket Option. Let's go to the desktop version here. And boom, we are already here. Okay, so right now my student is going through the challenge. This is a very new student. She's on her, I think, 15th session right now, 15. She started this account at $100. The goal is to grow this account from $100 to $20K, $20,000, from $100 to $20,000 in less than 6 months, 180 days to be exact, okay? 180 days, okay, to be exact. Okay, so using what we call the compounding strategy. So basically, every day you're trading, you're not withdrawing the profit, you're compounding your profit. So your account is growing and you're going to be taking bigger and bigger trades as you go along. Okay, and we have students who have done this in less than the 6 months. We have students who have done this in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, based on how active some students are. Some students come in with, let's say, $1,000. It'll be shorter time required for somebody from 1,000 to 20,000 than somebody who starts from 100. So just it's obvious, right? Okay, so some people start at $1,000. So $1,000 to 20,000 is a shorter journey than 100 to 20K. So anyway, let me not lose the thought of chain here. We're talking about $1,250 a month divided by 30, because we are trying to go to China and visit the Great Wall. So we need to make at least $41, okay, let's say $42 every single day for the next 4 months to be able to pay for the trip. The trip is $5,000. I don't know how much it is. I just threw a figure out there, okay? Could be less than that. Could be cheaper than that, okay? Because you can get a discounted flight, discount stay. Maybe you stay in a hostel or you share rooms. And of course, you share some of the costs. You carpool there. You get a group tour guide, somebody who speaks English, because maybe all of you can speak Chinese. And you want to tour the Great Wall. And the goal is to get there next year, 2025, April 2025. Okay, now some of you will be watching this video maybe years after 2025, but just know that there was something like that. This guy had a goal. It was in 2024, and he had a goal for 2025 to visit the Great Wall of China. He came up with the goals and all the requirements, all the necessities. You need a visa, you need a passport. For some of you don't have passports. Guys, go get your passport, okay? It's your right. Most countries, they'll give you a passport. Go get a passport. Half the passport. Even if you're not traveling, go get it, okay? Go, just do something today. Do me a favor, get up, go to the post office or wherever you have to go and apply for a passport, okay? Well, you may say, I don't have the money to apply for passport. Okay, save. Skip some coffee. It's just a few coffees, maybe 2-3 coffees, and skip a few lunches, and you have enough money to get a passport. Okay, go get a passport. That's where you start. Get that passport. Keep it. Just like the way you have an ID or a driver license, go get the passport. It's your right, okay? It's your birthright. Whichever country you are in, they give you a passport, okay? Go get a passport, okay? And when they ask you why, because you want to travel, okay? You want to go see, you want to move out of your village. As I've already told you, the world is more than your village, okay? That's probably going to be the title of this video. But no, that's not going to be the title. The title of this video is Trading While Traveling, Trading at the Airport, okay? I'm going to show you what my student was able to do on this particular day here. She's traveling to the mother country. We are traveling to the mother country, okay? And able to trade while at the airport. Because I keep telling you guys, some of these online skills can allow you the freedom. You can be at an airport and take a trade. All you have to do is log on to their Wi-Fi, sign up, okay? And it's free Wi-Fi. Most airports in the world, we've been there, they offer you free Wi-Fi now, okay? Free Wi-Fi, does not matter. Most of them, okay? If there's some that make you pay, I'm sorry, but most of them give you free Wi-Fi. And if they're making you pay, maybe you can use your cell phone data provider. They give you free data, most of them. So you can log on to your Pocket Option app, and if binary options is your thing, you can take a trade. If Forex is your thing, you can take a trade. If crypto, like this one here, for example, is a thing, you can take a trade. Because let's say the TradingView app you can access that anywhere. So you log on to your app, you do your analysis, you decide, okay, fine. The indicator says Bitcoin is going up. Let me buy some Bitcoin and hold or trade in and out, okay? A day trader or a scalper, keep scalping. So like now here, you can see these are 15-minute candles. So if you don't know what candles are, you can go watch our previous videos. I'm going to attach it on this playlist here. Okay, so my student going to the motherland decides to take trades at the airport while waiting to board the flight. We are waiting to board the flight and we are taking trades, okay? I am taking trades at the airport. Winning trades, okay? Literally. Now, the size of the account was small, so it could not really pay for our trip. But you can imagine if you had a humongous account here. Let's say we are talking about a $20,000 account, and you make 3% of that. What is 20? Because the goal was to raise 3% every day. We are using a KISS strategy, guys. the key strategy, those of you who are familiar with the key strategy, for this particular student, the daily target was 3%. Okay? Daily target. Every time she trades, she's targeting 3% using 1% trading rule. Basically, what it means, if you have a $631 account, the 1% of that is 6.32. Why? Because you divide this by, you go to 6. Look, guys. Now I'm getting into the training, guys. So if you're left behind, please catch up with us. I'm now getting into the training, and I'm going to show you at the airport. I'm going to show you a short clip at the airport. So stay tuned. It's going to come up soon. Don't miss that. Okay, so 631.61. Okay, times 1% trading rule. So that means it's $6.31. So you round off this to a 2 decimal place. This is more than 5, so this turns out to be 2. Now, if you don't understand this is simple maths, okay? Just comment below here and we're going to help you understand this maths, because some of you skipped the maths classes in your elementary school and middle school and high school. So we can help you. No problem. We don't want anybody left behind. So just comment below and say you don't understand the maths, and we're going to help you, okay? We will show you a training that you can watch that shows you this basic maths, how to convert these decimals into rounding off to 2 decimal places so it can make sense. So it's 632. So using the key strategy, we are now plotting our trades for the day, okay? We are now plotting the trades for the day, and my student is going to be trading at the airport, showing you exactly what happened, okay? So we are plotting these trades here. So this is what we do every single day. You keep a journal. If you want to be successful online, you have to keep a journal. So we are starting at 631.61. $631.61. That's the amount on the account right now. And this one has been grown from $100 in the last 15 sessions. Target goal is 3%. So you're going to convert this into dollars. So we are targeting 3%. So multiply by, so it's 631.61 times 103%. Okay, guys. If this is getting too long for you, you're free to jump off. But let me tell you, blessed are those who are patient. So I urge you to stay on, because more alpha comes as we go along. Okay, if you stay up to the end of this, you're going to learn something that can change your entire trajectory in life. Okay, you can be able to pay for some of the dinners and coffees that you're spending money on. You can pay for this just by taking these trades. And if this is not for you, you can share this with somebody who you think it's going to be helpful to them, okay? You have a brother or a sister or a cousin or a nephew or a daughter, granddaughter, or a son-in-law who is doing nothing, who is staying home, has no source of income, has no employment, who is blaming the government for not creating jobs, but you can show them that they can learn this skill. It doesn't take long to learn this skill, and they can start practicing on the demo, not risking any of their money or your money. And then once they're comfortable following this strategy, because I am disseminating this strategy, I'm breaking it down so simply that even my 16-year-old can do this. Okay, my grandmother, 99-year-old, can trade this and make money. Okay, now, is there a guarantee that they're going to make money? There's no guarantee in life. I already told you this in the beginning. So if you missed the gist of the story, is that whatever I'm telling you guys here is not financial advice. It's not professional advice, investment. This is risky business, okay? But life is full of risk. You have to take the leap of faith. That's what I was telling you guys. So, but you have to learn the skill, okay? There's no shortcut. That's the part that I want you guys to understand, that there's no magic pill that you can swallow and these things become easy for you. Like some of the guys show you on Instagram. Like some of those gurus are showing you on Instagram. They want to sell you a $10,000 course. Okay, we've been there. We spend money. You come out of it with nothing. It still requires that you have to put your effort, okay? There's no magic pill, okay? Or somebody tells you, I have this magic indicator. You can just put it on the chart and it's going to make money for you. Guys, you still have to do your due diligence, okay? Otherwise, then we will all be using those indicators. We've been there. We created indicators. We've done all that. And do we use automated training? Yes, we do. But is that everything? No. It doesn't do it everything. You still have to do some work. You have to learn how to use it. So our goal, guys, 103%, this is 3% daily target. So it is, you can see, we need to get to 650.56, rounding it off to 2 decimal places. So it's 650.56. 650.56, okay? Then we have results. We're going to plot these as soon as we finish trading. And I'm going to show you the trades taken at the airports as we take them at the airport. Profit later. And then we're going to have the various levels. Level 1 is the 1%. We are using the 1% rule, so it's going to be 6.32. Level 2, okay, this is another concept that I'm introducing here. We are using a modified martingale strategy with 2.5x. Guys, take a screenshot of this, okay? This is key. The key strategy is very simple, okay? That's why we call it KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. This is deliberate. We didn't do this by mistake or trying to be funny or trying to attract views and things like that. No, this is literally what it means. Keep it simple, stupid. We want to keep it so simple that my 16-year-old, my 99-year-old grandmother, they both can trade successfully. And now we have added another element to it. It's called the hedging strategy. Hedging. You guys have heard of hedge fund managers? These guys who make gazillions of money every month. You give them your money. They're called hedge fund managers. Basically what they do is they're using the hedging strategy to trade. Okay, they trade your money. They trade either way. They take a trade going up when the stock or whatever asset is going up, they buy. When the asset is going down, they sell. Basic, simple. Buy and sell. They take a sell trade going down. They take a buy trade going up, and that's how they hedge their positions. At the end of the day, they are profitable. Okay? They don't use any complicated strategies like some of you people being taught or you're watching on YouTube, and some of you, we even teach some of those here, some advanced complicated strategy. For some of our advanced students, we do that for them, okay? Using all kinds of bells and whistles. And you're going to see me using some of those bells and whistles, some indicators. I know they are lagging indicators, but they just help us draw our conclusions. We already form our bias. We know what we're going to do, but we just use them to just reinforce and confirm our observations, confirm our conclusions, confirm our inferences, and of course, confirm our ideas. We just use some of the resources, and that's why we use some indicators like this, okay? So anyway, but these are not the primary source of our conclusions. Our conclusions are based on what we see happening in the market. I go to the market, I look at the mood in the market, I look at the buyers and sellers, and I realize, okay, what's the mood of the sellers? You know, buying and trading is emotional. It's all about emotions. If you guys have ever tried to buy anything, you go to an African market and you're trying to buy something where you have to bargain for the price, it all depends on your mood. If you go there in a different mood, you may end up paying more for the same product that you could have paid less if you went there in a different mood, different fashion. And if the buyers were in a different mood, you could have probably bargained down half the price that they tell you. So they go and tell you 1,000, you end up buying it for 500 or 250, depending on the mood and your conversations. So that's exactly how the market is. We come here, it's not any different when it comes to Forex, binary options, stocks, everything is emotional. Everything is about emotions. What are the people, the big money people, the institutions, what is the mood? Do they think this is going down? And then are they buying? Are they selling at the same time? Like now you see a red candle forming. What does that mean? The sellers are more stronger than the buyers. That's why we see a red candle forming. Basic information. Basic information. Now we see the buyers are woken up and now they're pushing it up. The buyers realize, oh my goodness, we're losing to the sellers. Let's pump it up. Now they're pumping it up. But now, look at what we have here. We have some indicators here. We have the Vortex 14 and the Williams percentage R, which is at 14 also. So these are the settings. Okay, guys, some of you want to learn so much about these inputs. Look here, the period is 14. Okay, the platform we are using is Pocket Options. Okay, and you come here and you are going to just look for Vortex. There it is. You hit the star and the William there, and you can see for the Vortex, the input is 14. Okay, you save that. All right, so when the red is above the green, that means it's a strong seller's market. So we're going to be looking for that. When the William is the other way around, when the William is going up, when it's above the 50, that is a strong buying trend. And you can see actually it's going up right now. You can see this one too. It's almost coming to a squeeze. Okay, so maybe this would not be the right time to take a trade on this pair. So maybe we bring up another pair. So these are some of the things you have to learn. So guys, you can see this one is below. You can see it's below the 50. The red is above. So this was more of a very strong seller's market. So probably if we take a sell trade, we're going to be in the money. Okay, the candles here are 30 seconds each. The pairs here, you can always get them from here. They're called currency pairs, and we have stocks. This is Pocket Options. So go get a free account on Pocket Options. Link is in the description. You just need your name and your email. It's so simple. If you can read emails, you can open an account. Don't put any money. Put your credit card away. Use the demo account and get these two indicators. Just set the table the way it looks, the chart. Come here and favorite a few of these pairs, okay? If you don't know what these pairs are, you can go watch the playlist. I started this playlist a few weeks ago. There's almost 38 videos already. Start from the very first one. By the time you're done, you're an expert trader, okay? With this KISS strategy, and it can pay you immensely. Just follow the strategy. Just follow this. Free for you to do. Just needs your time. Okay, so you guys can see here, as I told you. You can see the red is above, the green is below. So this is a very strong downward. So if we take a trade going downwards, it's probably going to be in the money. You can see it's already in the money. It's in the direction of, because the red is above the green. It's a strong seller's market. The sellers are selling. And when they are selling, the candles are red and it is going down. It's a downward trend. Okay, now, is there a guarantee that it's going to close at the seller's level? There's no guarantee. So we just take the risk, okay? But we are only risking what? 1% of the account. That is the beauty about this. And we know our goal, right? Our goal is never ever come to the trading table without a goal. This is disaster. This is a recipe for disaster. If you don't have a goal, you as well as give your money to the broker. Just write them a check and go home, okay? Just close your account. Just write your check and go home. So guys, you can see this is in the money and doing it at the airport. Boom, look at that. At the airport, right there, 6:37. Where did we start? 6:31. So in 1 minute, we made over $6. That's not the end of it. Our goal is to get to 650. So we're going to take some more trade. Let's look at another pair. Because somebody's saying, oh, change the pairs. Okay, we're going to change the pair. Again, you can see it's a strong seller's market. So we're going to enter going down. But it might decide to go against us. If it decides to go against us, what are we going to do? We are at 631.61 times 1% multiplied by 2.5. That's the modified martingale. So our level 2 trade is 1579. That's how we're going to hedge the trade. If we lose this, we're going to hedge the trade using the second level. The second level is, there you go, 1569. Now, what does this do? It's going to draw our account bigger. It's a bigger drawdown, okay? But it gives us an opportunity to recoup our loss and at the same time make profit. So guys, this is in the money, but there's no guarantee that it's going to be in the money. You can see it's acting crazy over here. It's going up, it's going down, so we're likely to lose this. So if we lose, we're going to go back here and hedge the trade. So it's 15. What is the level? So we lost that, 1579. So what are we going to do? We're going to take the opposite trade. We are late, but that's what we should have done, taken an opposite trade. Okay? So we took an opposite trade, and we are betting that it's going to go up. However, this is a very strong seller's market, so we could be in for a rude shock, but we are hedging, guys. So when are you supposed to hedge? You're supposed to hedge as soon as you realize that the trade is going against you. You're supposed to jump in the opposite trade. Okay? Write that down. Write that down. My student is writing that down. You should write that down. Okay? We hedged. We took the risk. We took the risk of hedging. We have hedged, and you can see it's way in the money. It is in the money, and we hedged. Okay, I gotta take a call here, guys, but I'll do that shortly. I will do that. Okay, so we hedged, and you guys, you saw we won. I'm sending a text. Okay, guys, just excuse me. You know, I told you my trainings are not scripted. Okay, so you got to bear with me. Now, guys, did you see what type of a candle formed here? This is a doji. It looks like a doji. Gravestone doji. Gravestone doji. Is that a gravestone doji? There's a dragonfly doji and a gravestone doji. When I see a doji, normally if I'm doing a forex trade, I will close the trade because that means there's indecision in the market. Anyway, okay, I'm going. Okay, let me send this text really quick. Okay, guys, that's done. So we are almost getting to our goal for the day, right here at the airport. Okay, I am going to show you right here at the airport. All we had to do was hook up to the, okay, again, you can see this is a strong downward trend, and we are going downward. Okay, so I took a trade with the level 2. Ideally, I should have gone to level 1, okay? Because now if we lose this, then we have to go to a higher amount, which is 2.5 of that. That's 39.48. I should not have done that. When you win, you go back to your 39. You go back to 39.48. Level 3, level 4 would be like, I had to go to level 4 because that means bigger drawdowns on the accounts. Let's multiply that by 2.5. So everything is multiplied by 2.5. So it's 98.69. I'm rounding off to 2 numbers, guys. And then I'm losing some of you who don't like maths, but if you need help with the maths, how are we getting this rounding off? And then level 5, absolutely not for me. I really don't like it. But the student I'm working with, she has a very high risk tolerance. She is willing to risk as much as she can to succeed in this training. So there we go. Let's go back and see the trade should have closed. I think it's closed in the negative. Yes, you can see that it's closed in the negative. So guys, we are going to have to hedge this, okay, with a bigger chunk of the account, which is 39.48. to recoup the loss, 39.48. So we're just going to take a trade going up. We are hedging that. You can see we are hedging that. So we are going up. And if it fails, we're going to hedge with a bigger chunk of the account, which is not good. Okay. but we are hedging up, and hedging means we recoup our loss and get profit. Is there a guarantee that it's going to go in that direction? It's very possible, because you can see these are now pointing up. There's coming to a squeeze. That squeeze gives me hope, but you can see the William is strongly pointing up, heading towards the 50. Okay, so still does show a strong seller's position, because the sellers are even above. Yeah, you can see some pushing and shoving going downwards, but my prayer is that it goes down. Well, this formed a lot of indecision in the market. So guys, we booyah, and we won, and we got to our goal. So our goal was 66.50, and now you can see we are at 16. Man, this is fun. See how easy it is. So you can imagine, we could, if we had a bigger account, for example, we could literally pay for the trip by just taking these trades. So profitability is from 631.61 to 66.16. I'm going to use the use of the calculator so I can make it accurate for everybody. So you guys can see, because most people don't believe anything unless they see it. Okay, I know a lot of you have been conned, have been spammed, have been scammed. You don't believe nothing until you see it. So here you go. Here I can't hide this. This is maths. So 66, 631, 631, 61, and you see it's 34.55. That's the profitability right now from a small account. 34.55. And that's why I tell you, some students have been able to get to the 20K mark within a very, very short time. Okay, so here let's do a summary of the trades, and you can find that information right here. Let's go back to Pocket Options. So guys, if you don't have an account with Pocket Options, what are you waiting for? The link is in the description. Use my link, because they're going to give you a 50% bonus whenever you deposit real money, okay? So if you put $50, they're going to give you $50, and that means you'll be trading $100. So guys, we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We took 5 trades. We won 3 and lost 2. I'm going to say something about that. We took 5 trades, won 3 and lost 2. All right. So the win rate here, you can see, is equal to, the win rate is the win rate there is 3 out of 5 with 60%. Okay, so what some of you I know are going to be screaming and think, oh, that's a poor win rate. It doesn't matter, guys. 60% win rate is enough to make you reach beyond your imagination. Okay, you don't have to win all the trades. It's just like the guys who play baseball. Your batting average, you bat 3 out of 10, you become extremely wealthy. If you get good, you start doing 4 out of 10, you become extremely wealthier. So you don't need to bat 10 out of 10. Just 3 out of 10 is enough to pay you beyond your imagination. So the same thing here with trading. I don't come here and lie to you that I'm going to win all my trades. No way. I can take 10 trades and win only 3 and still be profitable. Why? Because I manage my risk so well. That is the difference maker between these guys, the gurus you see on Instagram showing you how they're making lots of money, is because they know how to manage their risk. Some of those guys have been doing it for a very, very long time. They don't show you everything. They just show you their screenshots of the money. They don't tell you what they have to go through, what time they woke up, what type of analysis they had to do, what type of indicators they had to do, what type of fundamental analysis, mechanical, quantum, name it, physics, whatever they had to do. AI, artificial intelligence, what type of resources they had to use to draw the conclusions and take the trades. They don't. Whether they're trading stocks, options, crypto, they don't. They just show you the screenshots. But this is some of the stuff that people go through. Like I just showed you here for free. You can take this to the bank. It's free. And this is the truth right here. This is not faked results. This is not a demo. This is my student's account. She just played here. She just played right in front of you. Took 5 trades, won 3 of them. I cannot fake that. You can see she won 3 of them. You can see right here. They're green. 1, 2, 3. Any doubts? If you're doubting it, let me see in the comments. She took 5 trades. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of you are doubting. I can see some of you putting smiley faces. Some of you are putting those sad faces. Why? You're doubting? There's 5 trades. Can you see them? Today, the date is right there. 1 trade, 2nd trade, 3rd trade, 4th trade, 5th trade. She played the first one, she won. 2nd one, boom, she lost. Hedged the trade. Okay, took a trade in the opposite direction. Boom, she won. She took a 3rd trade, lost. Took a hedge trade on the opposite direction. Boom, she won. And that's why she was able to hit her target and surpass the target. And that's why some people do get this in less than 6 months, because every time you have a target, sometimes you're not just going to hit your target. You go above and beyond your target. 650.56, guys. Beyond the target. Okay? So in 5 minutes, this student has made 650 and 56. The account is now 650.56 in 5 minutes. Where? At the airport. So I'm going to let you watch the little clip. She is at the airport, right here at the airport, traveling from the United States to the Mother Africa, traveling to Mother Africa, traveling to Mother Africa, where it all began. And stay tuned with us, because in our next training, we're going to show you a video, actually a training, trading at the layover airport. Okay, the flight was from this international airport that you're going to see to Qatar, Doha, Qatar. While in Qatar, Hamad International Airport, my student gets on call with me, and we do a training right at the airport. And she makes money trading at the airport. You don't want to miss that. Okay, that will be in our next video tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, and you're going to get a view of Doha also. This is going to be a much longer video showing you the view in Doha. Okay, as we tour the city of Doha, we had a long layover, and we are touring Doha. Okay, as we tour Doha, we take trades to pay for the trip, the tour, because we had to pay somebody to take us around. We had to use a tour bus company, whatever it was, and we had to pay for the ticket. And paying for the ticket, all of us in the bus had to pay this coach. It's called a coach, tour coach. We had to pay some money. Okay, I think it was like what, $30, $40 for the entire time, and they take you to all these places, beautiful places in the city. It was a very hot day, okay? So you don't want to miss it. It was extremely hot, and of course you could not do it any other way other than in a comfortable, air-conditioned tour coach that supplied plenty of cold water to cool yourself, and an amazing tour guide. And you guys are going to have front seat, okay? So it's going to be in the next video. So the next video is going to be really simple. It's going to be take a trade at the airport, check out of the airport, get onto the tour bus, and tour Doha city. And you guys are going to have a front seat. If you've never been to Doha, Qatar, beautiful seat in the desert. This is like a gem in the desert. What these guys have done, it's marvelous. The climate, man, the temperatures were so hot. It was so hot. We got there at 6:30 in the morning. I think it was 130 degrees Fahrenheit. The tarmac was hot, like already extremely hot and bright. It was 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Unbelievable. But you can't believe what the city looks like. It looks so green, so well manicured. The landscaping is just out of this century, man. It's out of this world. It was so beautiful. I mean, I've been to many places, but I think this was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. And then we had a rare chance to see where the World Cup, these guys, some of you are soccer lovers here. I know a lot of my soccer lovers, where this World Cup was held last year, this wonderful stadium built using used containers, ship containers, those ship containers. So we saw the structure, okay? We didn't get to tour the stadium, but from the highway, from the far, our tour guide pointed out this structure, and we marveled at the immense ingenuity, the architecture of this stadium. It's, man, what people can create. Man, I respect humanity. I respect the brains behind all that stuff. I mean, what man can do, man, I mean, you just have to travel and see for yourself. And that's why I say, guys, you have to continue dreaming. And one day, your dreams are going to come true. And the dreams are, most of the students that we talk to, we have students from all over the world. We have coaches from all over the world. We have Tajimoto on here right now from Tokyo, Japan. He's been with the Smart Wolf Club for over 17 years. Yes. Mr. Singh, Bombay, India, with a huge group, over 15 years, 17 years, I think. I can't remember. Some of these guys have been around for so long. Some of us have been online since 1998. The combined number of years experience is over 1,000 years in this Smart Wolf Club. So make sure you join the Smart Wolf Club. And if you need hand-holding, because I do know some of you need a hand-holding, need training one-on-one, or you need somebody to be there to make sure you're learning the material, you can join our masterclasses, okay? If you are into binary options trading, for example, you want to learn how to trade like this student right here on Pocket Options and any other binary option platform, you can join our binary options trading masterclass. If you want to learn about how to trade crypto, the Bitcoins and the like this particular chart here, if you want to learn how to analyze these charts and take trades using your crypto coins and the in thing now, you can join our crypto trading masterclass. If you want to learn how to trade stocks, okay? You want to learn how to trade stocks, okay? You want to learn how to trade the stocks and options. Okay, so look at the Apple stock. Let's see what's doing right now. Okay, so right now Apple says buy, okay? So this is a 15-minute chart and it says buy. Why? Look at the stochastic RSI, guys. It's down here, right at the bottom, overbought. I mean, oversold down here, okay? So what's likely to happen? Boom, shoot up. Now, is that guarantee that it's going to shoot up? There's no guarantee. It can linger down here for quite some time. You can see, like, for example, here previously, it did even overshoot this level. So sometimes it might linger around here. But if you take that trade, okay, like now you can see this is the 8 EMA. Now, I'm just arousing your interest, guys, because it might sound like Greek to some of you, or Latin or French or Chinese. The 8 EMA, this is the magic of all the indicators, okay? Right now, you can see the candle, the 15-minute candle here. This is the second candle above the 8 EMA. So this is a time to open a buy trade, okay? Boom, in. I would buy this stock in a heartbeat right now. Boom, buy it. And then wait and wait until I see a doji. If a doji forms, I sell. If a doji doesn't form, if it crosses the 8 EMA, the second candle that crosses the 8 EMA on the opposite direction, I take a sell trade. That is called hedging. So it doesn't matter what happens after that, because I'm going to take a sell trade, an opposite trade, the same value, the same amount. So if I bought 2 stocks of Apple going up, I'm going to sell 2 stocks of Apple going down. And now I am hedging my trade. And that is what these hedge fund managers that you pay billions of dollars literally do. In a layman's terms, that's basically what they do. Now, they might tell you they're very educated people, so they use all kinds of indicators, fundamental analysis, and all that. But the basic, it comes down to 2 things. Take a trade. Either it's a sell or a buy. Doesn't matter. Okay? So they either buy or they sell. Simple. It's either you're buying in the market or you're selling. So that's all. That's how you make money, by buying or selling. You sell, you buy low, you sell high. You buy low, you sell high. Sometimes you buy high and you have to sell low, so you're going to stomach a loss. But we avoid that by using the hedging. Now, for you to learn such a strategy, you're going to have to pay. If you go get a hedge fund manager, an institutional trader, to teach you what I have just told you right now, guys, you know how much they're going to charge you? Maybe $10,000. I should charge you guys $10,000 for this information that I have just given you. The information I have just shared with you about buying this Apple stock right now, if I am to charge you, I will charge you $10,000 for that information, okay? And if I am to show you how to do this, to make that conclusion and how to take the trade, maybe I will charge you $1,000 an hour. Literally, it is worth more than that, but I can charge you $1,000 comfortably for me to give you that information. For God's sake, go just approach one of those institutional traders, those fund managers, and tell them I need 1 hour for you to show me what you do on a daily basis, how you take these profitable trades. My friend, the invoice is going to be probably $10,000, starting from $10,000. They're probably going to charge you $1,000 an hour just to tell you what I have just told you in here for free. And if you don't trust me, try it. Approach one of them. Do you know any? I can share some of them. I can give you some contacts if you hit me up. Comment below and I'll give you some contacts of some institutional traders that you can approach, and you will hear for yourselves how much they're going to charge you to train you. It's going to be like at least $1,000 an hour. And you'll be lucky to even get that 1 hour, okay? Because these guys, they make so much money and they are so busy, they don't really care about training you, okay? They really do not care, okay? So, and those who care, they're going to make you pay for it, okay? So learning this from institutional traders, you're looking at an entire tuition. How much you pay for college, these guys are going to make you pay for them to share their knowledge, okay? $10,000 for somebody to just show you when to take a trade like this. And I just gave this to you for free, okay? And I showed you a strategy that you don't need to put any stop losses, you don't need to put any take profits, and you can be as profitable as possible. Now, if you want to learn something like that, then you got to just join our stock trading masterclass, okay? If you want hand holding, the link is in the description, guys. Your work is cut out for you. Let's not be lazy. Let's make this our year of success. And before I end this training, guys, here is the video clip taking a trip to the motherland, Africa. Oh my dear, love Africa. The motherland. This is where it all began. This is probably where the human started, okay? If you believe in evolution, this is where probably life started. The human, the origins of man trace back to the motherland, Africa. So we all came from Africa. And we're taking a trip to Africa. And while at the airport, we took this trade, guys. You've had the chance to witness the trade. Now, think about the account. The account is so small. What if we had 10 times what is in this account? So whatever we are able to make, multiply by 10, 340. What if we had 100 times that account size? Multiply this by 100. That would be 3,400. That would literally pay for the trip to the motherland, okay? So that is the idea of growing this account. That's why we want to grow this account to 20K in 6 months, so that we can be taking those big trades that make a difference in our life. Our dreams are massive. They include things like traveling. Traveling is not cheap, guys, okay? For you to travel from the United States to the motherland, you need at least $5,000, okay, for one person. For maybe a 10-day trip, you need maybe 10,000, okay? And that means you're staying in a cheap flights, not business class, economy, ride sharing. But if you want to travel like a king or a queen, then you need hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? But you start small. Rome was not built in one day. Okay, so you start small. Okay, so you don't shoot yourself in the leg. So guys, it's so tempting to take a trade right now. You can see this is going down. You can see this is pointing down. This is pointing down. This is up here. But this is a buyer's market. Okay, so right now we could take a trade in the buyer's market. Let's do this, and we end this training with taking a trade. Let's take a trade in the buyer's market. If it turns against us, we are going to hedge, and hedging is 1579. So guys, I'm showing you how the institutional traders do. Okay, so it went against us, so we're just gonna hedge that. Yeah, it misbehaved. It started going down, and we're just gonna hedge it. Okay, so that means our loss would be recouped, and we make profit because we are using a 2.5x factor. Now, what the institutional traders do in Forex, they take a trade of the similar value. So whatever happens, you do not lose, okay? They take a trade of a similar value. So here, guys, you can see we are going the opposite direction. So let's go back here, and let's go back there. So we won one, but we are losing the other one, so we're going to hedge. We're going to hedge. It's a buyer's market, so we're going to hedge, we're going to hedge, we're going to hedge, okay? We're going to hedge, and we're going to share these results with you guys in our next training at Hamadi International Airport, guys. So let's board our flight, and we will see you when we are in Doha in the next video, and we will share with you the city, the beautiful views of the city of Doha. So it looks like we are losing that. So we're going to hedge again in the opposite direction, which is this one here. So we're going to just go that way, because it's an upward trend. So we're going to hedge upwards, and we will share the results in our training. So let's end this with a word of prayer. In the belief of the Power Almighty, we pray that the Lord blesses our journeys, that we have safe journey. And as we pray that those who are going to follow this training shall be successful. We pray this in the belief of the Power Almighty. Amen. Guys, subscribe, share this video, follow us. Make sure you follow us, and we will see you on our journey, and we're going to be bringing you videos of the motherland, Africa. Okay, you guys can see we're still in the money, out of the money, in the money, out of the money. So it's up and down, up and down. Okay, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is you watch the remaining part of this video. Okay?
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best.